The willingness to face adversity, to see something that you know is coming for you, your soul, your heart, whatever it may be, and to push on, to continue forward. That is the pursuit of purpose. Okay? That is knowing who you are and who you want to be and what you want to achieve. You see, we live in the times of confusion, of so much information, so much out there, that we easily get confused on what it is that we want to pursue. Right? Now, we think about back in the day when times were much harder, times were much more uncertain, there was a lot less information. Most of the information you had was, well, by the way of mouth. It was something you talked amongst your people with. Maybe there was a newspaper, maybe there was, who knows, right? But there sure as heck wasn't a television, a phone, a computer, right? There wasn't these different devices that spread information at an unfathomable rate compared to them, right? Newspapers were a crazy thing whenever they first came out, right? My point in saying that is that there is so much more information nowadays. There is so much more to contemplate and to think about and to reason with. And that can help us all. It should help us all. But the issue we run into is where we overanalyze and we come into too much circulation of knowledge or of information, right? And it just confuses us and makes us anxious. I mean, hell, I've ran into it on both sides, right? Where you consume just needless information. You play video games, you watch funny videos, you watch gory videos, you watch movies, you watch this, you watch that, and then you have the rest of your life. There's real life on the outside of that and its complexities. And so you end up overstimulated as all get out. There's too much going on. Your brain cannot truly focus. You're paying your attention everywhere. So you're not really gaining anything. As a kid, you might not feel it, you might be okay, or as a kid, it might bubble over. It might be too much, and you might start to break down in certain ways. I know I did, right? And now, when I said I've been on both sides, the other side of it is knowing the need to ingest good information and to bring good information into circulation with everything else in your life, but going too far into it and creating a form of edutainment where your education becomes entertaining, which is a great thing. Be like that, but don't take it too far where you're just listening to educational stuff as entertainment altogether, and you don't take notes, you don't apply, and you really don't learn. You just kind of listen. I've always been a massive note taker, but I know there's been times, even recently, where I came into too much information ingestion and it just clogged my brain up and made me more anxious or made me think about too much when I should have been thinking about the things I already knew. Alright? It's tea, by the way. No caffeine past 2. So, what I started this video with was know what you are striving to make the difference in. And know the reason behind it. Okay? Don't let the bright and shiny of our modern day life take you away from what you really know you should be focused on. Be who you want to be for yourself and for your loved ones. And eventually the world. Right? Or the first two play into the world. Right? If you're who you should be for yourself and your family, you're going to be who you should be for the world. Because you and your family are your biggest contribution. Your legacy, that's your biggest contribution to the world. And if you're not being yourself, it's not going to be your true legacy. It's not going to be your true impact. It's inauthentic. That's a lifelong journey, man. That's all I got for tonight.